Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
This 4-year-old little girl is one of 2 people killed when an explosion shook a Flint neighborhood and leveled homes. The destruction and the investigation into how this could have happened.
They had just won the semifinals when the players at a Detroit high school became the targets of racial slurs.
But we start with the weather as we head into one of the busiest travel days of the year. We know more people are, of course, excited to hit the road and fly this year, and they're hoping for some good weather.
Yeah, let's check in with Andrew Humphrey. How are things looking now for tomorrow?
Well, Kimberly and Devin, weather is cooperating for folks who are staying right here in the great state of Michigan. I mean, look at these Wednesday temperatures. For tomorrow, weather will not stop you from getting over to Grand Rapids, Ludington, farther to our north, even up towards Sheboygan, high temperatures in the 40s. But as you pack, get your checklist ready. Make sure you're also packing for Thanksgiving because on Thursday it'll be significantly colder. Temperatures drop by as much as 5-10 degrees or more. Highs only in the 30s on Thursday. That's for Gaylord, also Alpena, which goes from 43 degrees tomorrow for a high to only 39 Thursday afternoon for Thanksgiving. Farther to our north, same sort of deal, but even colder on Thanksgiving itself. For tomorrow, temperatures way above average and generally dry conditions as you head toward Marquette, Munising, also Sault Ste. Marie. But notice those Thursday temperatures with a chance of precipitation, mainly a chilly rain or a rainstorm mix the farther north you go, but temperatures only up to 33 in Manistee, for example. We'll talk more about your national travel weather and, of course, our local weather for tomorrow, Thanksgiving, and the next 7 days coming up.
All right, Andrew, of course, the roads and airports are going to be busy tomorrow. Our team will be all over it on Local 4 News today. Brandon will track the threat of wet weather. Kim will be watching the roads, traffic, and travel updates starting tomorrow morning at 4:30.
Well, tonight there are still so many questions about the explosion in a Flint neighborhood that killed a 4-year-old little girl and a woman.
Just look at this video from Sky 4. Absolute destruction. It leveled 3 homes, damaged 20 more, and the impact was felt for miles.
Little Nevaeh Williams was found today in the rubble as the investigation is just beginning. Victor Williams is in Flint talking to people who are trying to help.
Heartbreaking and tragic situation. You can feel the sense of devastation right here in the air. Flint police still right here on the scene, blocking off both sides of the street where this explosion happened. And sadly, it's a child and a 55-year-old woman who unfortunately lost their lives simply for being at home.
When it went off, it was like a 2,000-pound bomb. We just feel so bad for them.
Neighbors are still trying to handle the untimely death of a middle-aged woman and 4-year-old girl killed in Monday night's explosion on Hogarth Avenue.
It's just devastating.
The 4-year-old child has been identified as Nevaeh Lucas. This person who did not want to be identified was one of the first on the scene trying to help find her before her body was discovered underneath all the rubble hours later.
There was no way to get back into that house. There's absolutely no way, and it's extremely tragic. You know, it's unbelievable. I have kids myself, and I can't imagine her loss.
We're told the mother's boyfriend is now in the hospital after receiving multiple severe burns all over. However, since the explosion, the entire area has been coming together to help each other out. Michelle Hairston, First Lady of a local church, has been trying her best to do her part by handing out food and whatever other items the people affected may need.
When you're not in your home and you're displaced, this is better than nothing, and especially at the holiday.
And as you can imagine, all of this has been extremely rough on the family of this little girl. So if you would like to help them out during this unfortunate time, on our website, clickondetroit.com, is a link straight to their GoFundMe page. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Okay, Victor, investigators are still looking into the cause of the explosion, but 17 homes now have been evacuated. Consumers Energy has shut off the natural gas and electric service to the area. With Michigan's coronavirus case rate still the highest in the country, Governor Whitmer says new recommendations from the state health department could be coming tomorrow.
She says vaccinations are the best way to keep people safe over the holidays.
We know that as the holidays happen, I'm concerned we've got multiple generations of families gathering, some of whom will bring COVID into those events, and sadly, some family members could get sick. A year ago, we did not have vaccines. Now we have the tools to stay safe. We have the information to stay safe. You know, when we had to take aggressive actions, it was because we didn't have these tools. We do now.
The state came out with its most recent guidance on Friday. Health officials recommend anyone over the age of 2 wear a mask indoors, regardless of vaccination status. They're also encouraging families to get together outside when possible. The Biden administration is strengthening vaccine requirements for people who cross the border. Essential travelers, people such as truck drivers and government officials, will now have to be fully vaccinated by January 22nd.
Big Three will ask many UAW members to voluntarily submit their COVID vaccine status. GM, Ford, Stellantis, and UAW leadership made that decision during a COVID task force meeting. The 153,000 plant workers can submit their status confidentially. Ford and General Motors require non-union salaried employees to submit their status. Voluntary right now for Stellantis. The UAW is encouraging members to get vaccinated, but the UAW is not supporting a mandate at the moment.
A Detroit high school football team was the target of racial slurs as they were celebrating their semifinal win. The game between King High School and Mason High School was played at Wayne Memorial over the weekend. Larry Spruill is there live tonight. And Larry, both schools are addressing what happened.
Good evening, Kimberly. Mason schools say they do not tolerate this type of language and behavior. Meanwhile, leaders at King High say they are going to use this situation as an example of how to act in a difficult situation.
We were, happy to be victorious, and so we were kind of in the end zone. Principal Perry showed up. And, we did our customary prayer.
King High School Athletic Director Barry Cannon says they were celebrating their 46-7 win Saturday night in the Division III state semifinal football game against Mason High School here at Wayne Memorial High. Cannon says he later got a phone call from the superintendent of Mason Schools about what happened during their celebration.
Some type of inflammatory, derogatory language was used by one of their fans or several of their fans.
Now, it's unclear what was said, but King High Principal Damian Perry tells me he's proud of how the King coaches, leaders, and players handled the situation.
I think Michelle Obama said it best, when others go low, we'll go high. And I think that has been the mantra of our school. That's been the legacy of our school. And it really just speaks to what we will and always have been, which are leaders.
Mason School Superintendent sent me this statement. It says, in part, MPS stands against any language, behavior, policies, or practices that are derogatory, inflammatory, or otherwise inappropriate that may impact the physical, emotional, and psychological safety of others. In instances where this expectation is violated, we will work to respond, to educate, and to hold ourselves accountable for the school community we want in Mason Public Schools. Meanwhile, King High is putting this incident behind them and focusing on the bigger prize, the championship game. And King coaches say they are ready for the big game this Saturday against DeWitt that will be played at Ford Field. We are live tonight at Wayne Memorial. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, Larry, thank you. A chaotic scene on Detroit's east side today when a man is shot near a busy intersection. 20-year-old was shot on 8 Mile near Gratiot, and then he crashed into a tree. The man was taken to the hospital and is in critical condition. We don't have any information on the shooter.
Police need your help identifying an attacker who attempted to sexually assault a 25-year-old woman in Port Huron. This happened on November 8th at Sanborn Park. Police said the woman was jogging at the park when she was attacked by someone unknown to her. The woman fought him off. The man did run away before sexually assaulting her. Police say the suspect, believed to be in his 30s, but if you recognize the person from the sketch that they've released, call Port Huron Police.
A woman traveling to see her family in Metro Detroit is missing, and deputies are asking for your help to find her. She's 73-year-old Phyllis Ann Green. She left her home in Tennessee yesterday morning, headed for Lyon Township, but she never arrived. Her car was last spotted by a traffic camera in Columbus, Ohio overnight. She's driving a white Lincoln MKC with Tennessee license plate NPT087. If you spot her or her car, call the Oakland County Sheriff's deputies.
Now a Local 4 News update. Detroit City Council approves $18.6 million for a new transit center at the former Michigan State Fairgrounds. The Dairy Cattle building is going to be transformed into an enclosed terminal for DDOT with bathrooms and a heated waiting area. The Coliseum will be demolished and turned into an outdoor park, though the facade is going to remain as the entry point there. The project expected to be completed next winter. Not easy to turn city streets into a racing track.
So the Grand Prix unveils its plan to have Indy cars winding through downtown Detroit. A look at how it will work and why the assistant superintendent of a Michigan school district is on the run from police.
But first, as the man charged in the Wisconsin parade tragedy appears in court, we're learning about the increased security plan for Detroit's Thanksgiving parade this week.